I'm Bruce Blitz, and welcome to Cartooning with Blitz. Now, I got a question to ask you. What do these three shapes have in common? A football, a bell, and an onion. You know, a football, and a bell, and an onion. Come on. No, it's a trick question. You're right. They have nothing in common, except they're great shapes to start drawing cartoon cats. So let's do that right now, and I'll show you just how easy that is. Let's put a nose on all three shapes, which is nothing more than what? A little triangle. All right, over here, let's give them some dots for eyes and some eyebrows up. And right out of that point, a smile going that way, and a smile going that way, and some whiskers. Now let's go and do the bell. Ready? Now see the part that makes all the noise in the bell? We'll make that the tongue. Got a smile right there. And let's see, let's give this one different eyes, sort of sleepy eyes. Eyebrows up, and some whiskers. Give her big eyelashes. We'll make it a real cute female cat here. All right, and over here we've got an onion. All right, let's see what we do with the onion. Let's make this guy a bad guy. Kind of a mischievous look on his face. And a smile coming out of that point, some whiskers. And now let's go back and put ears on them. See, points, nothing to it. And there you have it, three cartoon cats from three different shapes. And that's what we'll be doing today, creating cartoon animals. And you see just how easy it is. We just took some simple shapes. And for our feature of the day, now we had his cousin on before. His name was Paperface. But today we have his cousin, Expressive Guy. And this is one of my absolute favorite crafts. It's a real easy cartooning gadget, and we'll make it together. So stay tuned for that. And for our doodle trick portion, I'll draw a cartoon of a mouse, and I'll turn it into a... no, you got to stay tuned for this one. It's got a great surprise ending. So if you're ready, grab some paper, a marker, a pencil, and let's draw cartoons. All right, our first subject today for the cartoon animals is, I'll play the piano, you have to guess. Ready? What is it? Mary had her little lamb. That's right, we're going to draw a lamb. And you'll see just how easy this is. Starts with a fluffy shape. And I'm going to work directly with my marker on this one. Like a cloud, watch. Get your whole wrist into it. You can't go wrong. Whatever you do, that'll work. Same thing for the body now. This is going to be the body. Okay. The fluffier the better. Some fluffs in the middle. Okay, now for the face, which will go right there. A half circle coming back, and let's put some eyes in it. Right. Now we're going to have the eyes looking at us, because that gives a little more personality. Unless you have a reason for having your character looking off, let's have them looking at us for a little personality. Now for the nose, notice that was like a V. And when you're drawing cartoon animals, it's very important to have the right kind of noses. Now with a dog, it might be a circle with a black all filled in except for a little white space, and we'll do that in a moment. But for a lamb, it's like a V. Now, there's his ears. Okay, now, for his feet, I'm just going to bear down on the marker a little bit and make a big, thick black line. And there you have it. Little dainty legs and feet for this giant body. But actually, the body's not so giant. It's only because he's got all this wool on him, right? Now, put him on the grass. And that's what they like to eat. And let's put a sign right here. I got it. S-C-H-O-O-L. Let's spell that right here. Because that's where the lamb goes all the time, to follow Mary. See how we draw a cartoon sign? Some shadowing like that. And maybe a nail there and there. And some detail, make it look like wood. And there you have it. Now let's color it in, and I'll show you how this comes to life. Now I'm going to use a little bit of blue, because when an object is white in cartooning, sometimes it works better when the sun is hitting it or something, or for shadowing. Use a little bit of blue, and it makes it come to life a little bit, because it's white. You don't want to, it's hard to shade it with any other color. So I'm just using a little bit of blue with my tuning pencils on its side. See how that works? Now let's put a little color in the face as well. A female sheep is called a ewe, E-W-E. Did you know that? But that wouldn't have worked in the song, would it? Mary had a little ewe. That doesn't work. Choose some green for the grass. Sometimes it's that one little difference that makes a song a hit, or anything for that matter. Like, how about the person who invented 6-Up for a soft drink? Just never worked for him, did it? One off, just one number, folks, that's all. Sharpen your pencils, keep your drawing sharp. All right, now, a little yellow for the sign. And for the clouds in the sky, I'm going to use a little bit of chalk. Now watch this. Just lay the chalk on its side and make some real fluffy strokes like that. And it makes that whole sketch kind of look nice, doesn't it? Smear a little bit of blue back here, down at the horizon line. All right, like that? I like that sketch. Let's do another one now. Now let's draw some apes. And apes begin with shapes. It's just that easy. So I'll start with a shape over here like a triangle. This one over here will be like a guitar shape, or a pear. And right down here, let's make the letter A. Why? A is for ape. Be a small ape. Okay, up here now, right about here, I'm going to make a line right across for the eyes. Now I'm going to give some eyes right underneath that line, like 2 U shapes, and give him an angry expression, or very serious anyway. And this line here, right here, indicates when the eyebrows go together and get furrowed. That's called a furrowed eyebrow. And right here, let's give it a big, wide nostrils. And a large upper lip. Apes usually have large upper lips. And we're not making him happy, right? So we're going to make him like scowling. And there's a big lower lip. Now, some ears. And to make it look like an ape, you have to give it some hair coming out this way and coming down the sides. There you go, right underneath the chin. And that turns out to be a great character. Now, on the right here, we have this shape, and we can turn this into a female ape. And we'll put some eyes, some circles. And we'll cut them right in half, and we'll have this female ape looking at the ape on the left. Her eyebrows are up, some big eyelashes. And for her nose, I'm going to give her a more delicate nose, just a diamond shape. And a big upper lip. Now let's make her smiling. Oh, she's beautiful. And some lipstick. All right, give her ears. Now in Cartoon World, you can do all sorts of things. So for her hair, we're going to give her curly hair like this. And we'll even give her a flower. How's that? And some hair coming down here. Even a heart, because I think she's in love. All right, now down here, for the little ape, we're just going to put an eye there. An eye, it's like a baby looking up. Maybe that's his parents. How's that? Another little diamond shape. And a big smile with a lower lip. And again, you got to have those ears. And if you notice, the ears are up high. And that's what makes it look more like an ape as opposed to just a crazy-looking cartoon character. And that part of the A that comes out that way will be his hair. That's like a doodle trick, isn't it? And doodle tricks are great because most of the drawing is already done simply by writing the letter A or whatever it is, you know, you're working with, like a word or a number. Okay, now let's put some color into this. And I'm going to use some brown. Right around here for the hair. All right, maybe some brown for hers too. I hope you're following along because this is so easy. You see how easy it is? We take it one step at a time. And that way, it's not intimidating, is it? I'm using chalk for this one. Cover a little bit more ground. And a little bit there. Okay, now a little bit of red for her lips. Well, to this ape, maybe she's attractive, folks. I don't know. Maybe not to us. A little bit of purple for her rose. It's a purple rose. And there you have it. 3 apes from different shapes. And experiment with the shapes because that's the key. As a matter of fact, That's the monkey. And you know what? With that, we'll do the pun of the day. In keeping with our show's theme, the animals, what is this? That's right, it's a duck. But what's happening? Now take a look. You're looking at his feet. That's right, it's a website. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's do another one. Remember I promised you a dog. Let's draw a dog now. And we're going to have a dog running, because cartoonists have to have a lot of running poses, whether it's a person or an animal. And we'll start with his eyes, right here. 2 lines like this for the white part of the eyes, and then the pupils. See that? You got that? We're going to build around it. Now, we're going to have him happy, so his eyebrows will be up. And let's give him a nose. Remember I said before that all the different kinds of noses, we'll give him like an oval, and we'll fill everything in, and leave some white. Okay, because that looks like a shine, doesn't it? Now his mouth, and let's see, we'll have him around here smiling. Now why is he smiling? Because he's got a bone in his mouth. And the other part coming out here. And let's have his tongue out, and some whiskers. All right, now, everything comes into play in a cartoon, even his hair's flying back because he's going to be running so fast. And here's his ears flying back. And there's his head. All right, now we're going to block in his body, just like that. Now, when a dog runs, his back legs go forward, like this. And just like with the sheep before, I'm going to make this real fluffy. And you get your marker to work for you. You can't go wrong. Let's go over that shape. And it looks like fur. And his front legs go back. And let's see. Here's the other front legs peeking out that side. And here's his back leg coming out the other side, and of course his tail. And let's see what else. Well, got to have a shadow, not touching the character, right? That shows that he's in the air and he's running. Now, what's missing? You're right, cartoon effects and accessories. Can't forget those. Folks, we can't live without cartoon effects and accessories, can we? Because that makes it look like he's running really fast. Even some dust, some smoke, like he's kicking up some dust. Now let's put some lines like this for ground line on him, some grass. Some perspiration, some more cartoon effects. Looks great. Now I'll put a little color into him. Not much. I'll take a little bit of brown, use my tuning pencil for this, and I'll create a shape, just like that, and then I'll color it in. That way he'll be a spotted dog, and you can put it everywhere. You notice some of it's wrapping around his body, so you don't see the whole thing. Now this one will make you see it without it wrapping around. And you can do it all over. Add as much detail as you like later on. And put a little bit of red for his tongue. And some red for his cheeks. That's enough. All right, now, our favorite feature around here is animals look like people and people look like animals. We're going to do that one right now. And we're going to start with 2 ovals. One here and one here. And we're going to have, over here, 2 eyes. Now, this part, I'll draw everything that can be the same on both characters. And then I'll branch off. Here's the eyes. They can be the same. Let's see. Eyebrows, they're going to be the same. Let's see what else. Okay, now the nose. Well, almost the same. And the mouth. Nose and mouth. I left that off for a purpose. Okay, well, I guess we can start doing that now. His nose, this is going to be the human, so I'm going to make his nose a little more realistic. And this is going to be a raccoon, so his nose is going to be a little ball filled in like the dog. Now we can put some whiskers in. Now, the human can't have that, but he can have some stubble like that. Now, this is going to be a raccoon, so they look like they're wearing masks, don't they? So let's do that. And for the man, well, we're going to make him have a mask too, because he's going to be a cartoon robber, bad guy. And they always have these little masks on, which aren't very good, are they? They don't really hide anything. You still know exactly who they are. And some detail over here to make it look like a raccoon. And let's see, the ears. Now, we can't draw these kind of ears on the human, but we can simulate that shape a little bit with some wacky hair going up and put his real ears over here. See what else? We can put a ski hat on him. And that's pretty much all I'll do there. Now over here I'll write his name, which is Racky, because he's a raccoon. And who's that going to be? That's right, you guessed it, Rocky. Rocky and Racky. And that's all the time we have right now. And I hope you've enjoyed drawing cartoon animals. And the good news is there's a whole animal kingdom for subjects to practice from. And the even better news is they won't criticize your work. How about that? Now stay tuned for the feature of the day. All right, now this feature's a lot of fun, and you remember at the beginning of the show I said we had Paperface on once? Well, Paperface has a cousin, and the cousin is Expressive Guy here. Now look at Expressive Guy. He can talk too. Ready? Hi, Expressive Guy. You going to talk for us today? Okay. See, he does. I knew it. See, and he's perfectly safe too. I can put my finger right here. Won't bite me because he'd never bite the hand that draws him. All right. So let's see. Now he's looking straight ahead, but you know, sometimes he looks at me. Now I know it seems a little crazy, but wait a minute. He is looking at me. I can't believe this. Ready? What's the matter? You're not smiling anymore? Uh-oh, no. Now you're sad? All right. Now what did I do? All right. All right. Now you're mad? I can't believe this. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Oh, now he's steaming mad. Come on. Don't be angry with me. Come on. Be happy. That's it. Well, no, now you look mischievous. I can't believe this. Now you're acting silly. Now what is it? All right. Now you see how this works? Now I'll show you how to make Expressive Guy. All right. Starts with a piece of paper like this, and now we'll draw the face. I'll tape this down like this. All right, ready? Once you know how to do this, you can create any kind of facial outline. Now, I'll make this one look like Expressive Guy that we've already used, but you could have a kid, you could have even an animal probably, because you're just going to be sliding the features around. And there's his head, some hair, and his nose. And you can give him a mustache like we did before. All right, now that's all we can do right now. Now you see those lines that I've drawn with my pencil? I'm going to take a knife. If you need help, have someone help you, or you can use the scissors. And I'm going to make 4 slits right on those lines. And these are for the features to be sliding around. Okay, now after you've done all that, it will look like this. And I've even drawn a set of eyes right in the middle there, so when you take the last one out, which I'll show you in a moment, he'll have these wacky doodly eyes. Okay, now, I've mounted this on like a cardboard, just so it won't flop forward and give it a little more rigidity, so when I'm working with them. Now, on another piece of paper, cut some strips. And on that piece of paper, I put some facial features, like a mouth, and then a frowning mouth, and then teeth being gritted for anger, and a smile, and a crazy-looking mouth with his tongue out. And on another piece of paper, I've drawn the eyes. One just plain looking up, happy eyes, looking to the left. And on this one over here, well, he's definitely angry. Now what you do is you're going to thread these strips through the slits that I've already cut. And I'll do that for you right now. This one goes in the top one. Get it in position like that. And the bottom one. All right. Now if you notice, we have them going in different directions. We have the eyes going from left to right, and the mouth going up and down. That way on the back, they don't get in each other's way, and then you could manipulate it without getting caught. Now what I'm going to do is put my fingers on the bottom of that strip like that, so I can move it up and down so I can make him speak. See? All right, now get in a position. All right, let's see if he still wants to talk. You know, he is very temperamental. I don't know why he gets like that. His cousin was like that too, you know. All right, ready? Okay, do you have anything to say for yourself? Oh, you're not talking, huh? Oh, you do? Okay, what is it? Now stay tuned for cartoon doodle tricks. Boing! Well, welcome to today's Doodle Tricks, and I'd like to welcome my friends who stop by because they love when I do Doodle Tricks. How's everybody doing? Okay?
Good.
All right. Now, let's start with a number and do our first Doodle Trick, and I got a question. Who knows how many reindeer there are in Santa's sleigh? How about you?
8.
There's 8. Okay. Is that including Rudolph or not?
No, without Rudolph.
That's not including Rudolph. Okay. Well, let's draw the number 8. All right. We are going to include Rudolph. They never let him join in any reindeer games, did they? All right. We'll put a circle right down there, more like an oval. And let's see what else. Let's give a smile line right there and coming up on that side. And some eyes. And some eyebrows. And some floppy ears coming down this way. And some antlers. Oh, coming out great. Now, there's something missing, isn't there? And I have the answer right here. Some red for the nose. And there you have Rudolph. Like that one?
Yeah.
I like that one. Now let's do another animal tune. And this time we're going to use a letter from the alphabet. Okay, we'll start with the letter P. And P is for panda. How's that? And a panda is such a cute bear and pretty easy to draw. We'll start with a couple circles like that. And they're very interesting eyes because there's the eye, and then this area around here is kind of dark, isn't it? And we're going to indicate that with some lines next to each other, make like a gray area. There you go. And let's give him a black shiny nose and a smile. Pretty cute. And some whiskers and even some eyebrows. Now, what really makes it look like a bear, we're going to put these little ears up here, and they're dark as well. Pandas are black and white, really pretty cute. And let's continue a line down there to match that one. And let's see, let's put his arms in. His arms are also dark. Let's have him waving. Yeah, that's good. And some fur on the side. And all that in the middle is white. Good one, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Now let's do another one now. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do it on this one. Okay, ready? Anybody? How about you? You know what that is?
A mouse.
A mouse, that's right. Now, a mouse may be small, but you know, it gets around pretty well. And it may even get bigger. You never can tell. Now, as big as an elephant, well, that's an awful big size. But wait a minute. You know what? This mouse was an elephant in disguise. All right, well, that's all the time we have for today. And I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. And for our tip of the day, I think it's a good one. Doing your best means never stop trying. Look at her. She's got paper all over the place. The key is not to quit, right? I'm Bruce Blica saying thanks for being with me, and help me out, guys.
Keep on cartooning.
Just like they said.